What's up, guys? Pypo here, bringing you a video today of me doing some Deep Wind Gorge action. Deep Wind Gorge weekend finally has arrived, so I'm trying to just spam my way through this to get my achievement for the Gorgeous title, because that's like my favorite achievement ever. One thing to notice, this is not a live recording. Horde have been sucking recently when I want to record, and then my sleep pattern is completely fucked. I'm up till like 6 a.m. in the morning these days, just because I cannot sleep. Like, I used to... Do you guys ever do this where like your sleeping pattern gets fucked up, but you tell yourself to go to bed? Like, I kept telling myself, just go to bed, just lay in bed, and you'll go to sleep in, like, a few minutes or whatever. And I go and lay in bed. I end up laying there for, like, an hour, and nothing. I'm just staring. I'm not even thinking. I'm just laying there for an hour, like, looking at the ceiling. You try, like, 17 different positions to try and get comfortable, and, like, none of it works. And then eventually I'm like, fuck it, I'll put on some music or like a podcast or something. And the problem with that is I get into the music or the podcast and I end up listening. Like, if I put a podcast on, I've already been laying in bed for like an hour. And then I put the podcast on. Now I've been laying in the bed for like another hour and 20 minutes listening to the fucking podcast. And then all of a sudden it's like, what the fuck, Pypo? You've been laying in bed for 2.5 hours. You may as well have been like not in bed doing some shit that is actually important rather than just laying. Don't get me wrong, I like it. Like that, it's a really nice day to like wind down your day. Is to like just go to bed, put on like a podcast, and just lay there and chill the fuck out. Especially if it's a good podcast. If anyone was like watching me sleep, they would have the weirdest thing. They just see me like laying still, and then all of a sudden start bursting in laughter because of like a funny podcast or a funny joke I just heard. I'm like really weird like that. Like I just fucking lay there and it'll be like completely silent. All of a sudden something will happen. I'll just start like giggling my ass off like a little fucking 13-year-old girl or some shit. Like I'm fucking useless. But what I want to talk about this video today, besides me having a weird sleeping pattern, I don't know, like, how do you fix a sleeping pattern? Anyway, like I've tried so, like I already did the thing where like you stay up, like I was awake at like 7 a.m. like a week ago. I'm like, it's 7 a.m. The sun is out. The sun's outside. It's 7 a.m. And I'm like, I may as well just stay up. I may as well do it. And I stayed up all the way until like 9 p.m. that night. Went to sleep. And then I just slept till like midday, which was like horrible. Like I wanted to be up earlier. And then I ended up like sleeping until midday. Woke up. And then for midday, I still was awake until like 6 a.m. the next night. Like it didn't fix anything. It just meant that I had missed out on some sleep. I mean, I slept for a long time. Fucking like 9 p.m. to 12 midday. I slept for years. Jesus Christ. All that happens is like I catch up on the sleep and then I go back to having a shitty sleeping pattern. I have no idea. I have no idea how to fix this. Not even a single idea how to fix this. But it's not what I didn't want to talk about sleeping patterns in this video. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What is insomnia? Insomnia is not being able to sleep, right? Why do people need to sleep? Why the fuck do people even need to sleep? Like, why is that a thing? Why is that a human function? I just wish that we were, like, evolved out of that. Because when you think about it, how the fuck is anyone even alive right now? Like, we used to be living in caves and shit. There was fucking tigers and bears and shit roaming around. And we'd, like, go to sleep. We'd actually be asleep, which is, like, the most... I get frightened sometimes when I go to sleep because it's like, I'm just so powerless to stop anything right now. And it's happened, I've literally, this has happened a few times where I live by myself, and then like my sister will come over and she has a key to get in my house, and my sister will come over and she'll like go to wake me up, like to tell me that she's here or that she's like just here to grab something or blah blah blah, and I literally punched her in the face. I'm not even joking. I'm just imagining Pypo sleeping here. Someone like grabs my shoulder. My reaction was, "Oh God! Oh, what is that?" I freaked the fuck out. I just started flailing my arms like menacingly because I just was like, it scared the shit out of me. Don't fuck with me if I don't know you're there. Like, it's different when I'm like, if I say I go to sleep with Kat or something, like we're laying down in the same bed and we're like fucking spooning or whatever. It's completely different because I know she's there. And, like, I'm not gonna, like, feel her touch me and then freak the fuck out and punch her in the face. But that scared the living shit out of me when I was laying down on my bed. And my sister grabbed me by the shoulder. It wasn't even like it wasn't like a menacing, and she's a small person. It's not like a big man fucking hand. It was just like, hey Pypo, I'm here. And I punched her in the face. I feel like a horrible person for laughing about it. That's the only time I've ever hit a woman. I hit my sister because she woke me up. It was horrible. Luckily, I just grazed her like on the chin. I mean, and as soon as my the fist connected with her face is when I realized that, oh shit, like I just punched my sister in the face. I've never woken up that fast in my life where it's like, oh fuck, punch, and then immediately into like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? That was the funniest day of my life. I don't know what that is. Like, and like I assume insomnia means you can't sleep. I can sleep fine once I am asleep. Like that's absolutely fine. Like I can sleep for fucking years. Like today, I fucking went to sleep at like 7 a.m. again. Like just some fucking shitty time to go to sleep. And I woke up at like 3 p.m. Like it's ridiculous how long I'm sleeping for. But the fucked up thing is, I could have slept for longer. Like that's the fucked up part. Is like my alarm goes off at 1 p.m. because that's just like me. Like I put that there because I need to get up and do shit. Like while it's still daylight. God damn it. So I fucking set the alarm. And then I assume that I wake up and like turn it off, because like it's definitely there. Every time I wake up in the morning, I check that my alarm actually did go off, and it's there and it's turned off. So I must be waking up and turning it off. But I go back to sleep immediately. Like it's just part of my routine now, where like, oh, you know, I'm asleep. Oh, my alarm's turned off, back to sleep, like immediately. Not even like a snooze button or anything. I just turn the fucking thing off, go to sleep. I need to like put the phone like somewhere else. That's the problem, because I'm using my phone to listen to a podcast. So I'm like, yeah, podcast. And I fall asleep, and then the alarm goes off, and it's right next to me in my bed. So I'm just like, yep, fucking psh. It's super weird to think that, like, how technology, like, I literally sleep with my phone. How fucked up is that? That's a weird thing. I don't know anyone who doesn't do that now. Like, you just sleep with your phone in your bed. I don't do it because I like don't want to miss a message, or I don't want to like miss a phone call or something like that. I have like 1,000 messages on my phone right now that are unread just because I'm fucking, I don't know, I'm useless about that kind of shit. But it's when it comes to like using it for music or for podcasts and like, or it's like watching a YouTube video, I always have it on me just so like I'm never bored. I'm afraid to ever be put alone in a room without any form of technology, and just like, if they just said, all right, just sit there, just sit in this room without your phone. Like, imagine like you went somewhere without your phone, and like you were in an awkward social situation. This has happened to me before. It was at my sister's wedding. We went to her wedding, and like what's the after wedding thing called? It's like fuck, what's it called? I don't know what the thing is called. I've never been married, so I don't know these things. But the thing after the wedding, when everyone like from the families go to some place and eat food and drink booze and shit. I went there. I knew nobody. Like, this is all like, I knew my mother, my sister, and I have two sisters. My sisters got married, and I knew my sister's like boyfriend. I'm like, hey, dude, what's up? And he's like, nothing much. I'm like, cool talk, bro. And then, like, I got out my phone and sat in a corner for the rest of the fucking time, just looking at shit on my phone, being an antisocial motherfucker. And it's like, if I didn't have my phone in that situation, I would have been the most just fucking bored motherfucker in existence. And I don't know if you guys realized throughout this video, my chair has been going down slightly. I've gotten shorter throughout the duration of this video. But it's over here, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, have a good year. That was a really good BG. I probably should have talked about what's happening, but fuck everything. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. See you there, guys.
Pypo, don't do it! Come to your senses, Pypo, now! Ah! Blast 'em!